So I said to the fellow in Future Shop, "What's the biggest iPod you have?" And he handed me one a little bigger than this, but not much, and he said, "This one holds 160 gigabytes of information." And I said to him, "How many songs is that?" And you see, I grew up... What are you laughing at, Torres? I grew up in the age of the 8-track tape that could hold about 8 or maybe 10 songs. Oh, it's the Bee Gees. Stay alive. So he says to me, this will hold 40,000 songs. So I quietly start to think to myself what I'm going to put on my own song. Okay, I want to put on it Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. All that glitters is gold, and she's flying, stairway to heaven. And I want to have Elton John singing Benny and the Jets. And I want to have Johnny Cash singing the Folsom Prison Blues. And if I could just pick another 39,997, my iPod would be filled. I realized that I was not ready for the iPod, so I said to the guy, "Is that the biggest one you've got?" I said, "I'll come back when you make a bigger one." For those of you who think in some other sort of language, 160 gigabytes is roughly the equivalent of 1,600 sets of those old Encyclopedia Britannicas. Right? That's 1,600 24-volume sets. Who needs that? I don't know, but I'm still stunned and amazed that there are children walking around with the equivalent information of 1,600 sets of encyclopedias in their pocket. Now, for the most part, I don't think that it is encyclopedic knowledge they're carrying. I think it's a whole lot of no. That's only one thing. We have GPS devices where you can stand out in your backyard and turn on your GPS, and automatically it communicates with 3 of the 24 GPS satellites orbiting the planet Earth, and it can tell you exactly where you are to within 30 centimeters. That's awesome! I think that's exciting and wonderful. There are people all over the world sitting in meetings today, and they have their heads bowed and their hands together. And you think there has been a great religious revival of prayer. But they're not praying. They're using their Blackberries. They are doing the Blackberry prayer. And the information that is available on the internet is absolutely inestimable. What do we have to offer to little children growing up with that awesome access to information and connectivity and communication? What does the church have to offer to those people that they come in here and say to us, well, what